talking about?
That's what we're going to talk about. To be honest, that's why I started it, just so we be when it's time to get into it, we can just start our episode.
Excuse me.
But really, I need to get it proper. Um, I just honestly, we could just talk about the last few days, man. A couple of events that took place. Really, the family gathering, to be honest, like what it means to have family together.
Well, one thing that you can definitely, we're gonna put our backlight up there.
If you want to.
I'll do.
Uh-oh. I hate that thing, man.
You should. You got to learn to love it, man. Show me the money. Show me the money.
You got a point.
See that? There you go. Start you off with that amber green, going down to the bus hop. Okay, there we go. There we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Waiting for you to come in. Beatbox or something.
No, I ain't no.
But anyways, you was talking about family and how important it is to have family. Yeah, man. I mean, it's good to have support, And the thing is, sometimes family don't support you. Most of the time, they don't.
Not when you.
It depends, because some people got good families. Some people got families that were brought up caring for one another and just looking out for one another. And then some people got families that was like those eagles. They was fighting the whole time. They was in the nest until one had to get pushed out.
That's a crazy scenario too for anything, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to struggle for life or fighting for life, and then you get pushed out. It's crazy. But like you said, man, I think over the last few days, I think family coming together, being supportive, has been important. A lot of people came together that either haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah, funerals have a tendency to do that, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes weddings can bring people together, but not as much as funerals. Because for all kinds of problems and situations and reasons. I mean, who knows why people do what they do, but they do. And I have to say that this homegoing funeral was one of the best I think I've ever seen. And what made it the best, one of the things is how well it was put together, and how smoothly it ran.
Yeah.
And how even the place where they held it, it was nice. It was big enough.
See, but the right people were in charge too.
And the right people were definitely
the right people took charge of what they knew was going, what they knew they wanted, and what they knew she wanted. So
yeah.
It wasn't going to be a whole bunch of craziness
happening.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, foolishness.
We try not to have none, at least, but it was, man, honestly, the preparation, the time that it took, I have no idea for that part, but the execution was great.
She ain't been that long died.
Yeah.
I mean, last week sometimes I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't waste no time. I mean, and that's the way it should be done. And that's the whole thing too. A lot of people, just like the person that preached, which is a family preaching, and he was like, look, man, the bride is coming, so get prepared, get ready. A lot of people don't know what that means, but you need to go back and read at Matthew 25 and see if your life is fitting in that place. But anyways,
It was
going back to
a lot of good energy, a lot of good
food. That was good.
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
I can tell y'all
on the
this.
money. The people that did the food, man, they was really out there, man. They did a really good job.
I wish you would have got the mother green beans though, man, because you would know what I'm talking about. Because they killed the green beans. They said that they ran out of food at the other function.
Yeah.
The later function. So that means people stayed and was still overjoyed.
Well, you think about how many people got fed where we went first.
Yeah.
Then you leave there and go to another place
and get fed more.
But end up
where you run out.
Eating so much to where they run out. You know, it's a little strange. I don't know.
I mean, not because look, think about it. You got a lot more kids that show up. Them kids hungry by the time they get to that next place, for sure. And then they probably stayed there a little while because we left, but they were still mixing and mingling. So,
You talking about over at the party?
Mm-hmm. At the second,
we didn't make it to the party.
No. I'm talking about the second part where they went to the park.
Ain't that the same thing? I'm talking about the party.
No, the park and the after party were okay. We had the home going. They went to the park. We ate.
Oh, you talking about when we ate?
And then they went to the other.
They went to the party.
House, the other party.
Okay.
But we didn't go to that. I'm talking about the park. But you know that people were still mixing and mingling at the park, and by the time they get there, them kids hungry again. So it's a possibility that they can be hungry again. You know what I'm saying? So people too. We ain't got a lot of thin folks.
Well, I understand that, man, but something else too. People are greedy, and people are selfish, and they're ungrateful. Now, I'm not saying that.
Now, it also depends on the preparation that other man did. If they had enough food for everybody, which they probably didn't to begin with.
How do you know how much you're supposed to have?
Exactly.
I mean, because you don't know if people are gonna overwhelm what you're doing, but when I watch them prepare the food, they had enough. But as you said before about shenanigans, some of that went on too, from what I understand. So, I mean, people always play games and stuff with food to where you don't know if they had enough or didn't have enough, or if they're trying to sell food and keep it.
See, because that's another thing you don't never know. Because what if supposedly people were supposed to bring stuff? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to move this mic. Hold up. Slide this over a little bit. Cool. That way we won't be tapping it and stuff. Okay, but the food process. Some people try to either sell it, or when they're giving it away, they already didn't have the amount of people in mind to oversize portions. Okay, a lot of these folks are not gonna do what your average, I guess, person is supposed to be eating. They probably giving out 2 to 3 ribs at a time.
But I'm saying, okay, just like when we first went to the park to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was people that was in there that was eating and had eaten, and still took styrofoam full of stuff home or with them. Not knowing if there was another group of people that was going to come in later or whatever, because there was a lot of people straggling because the procession was so big. It took people that long period of time to all get to the same spot. I don't know. I don't know. I do know, but I think it's crazy that all families are like this. Every one of them. Every time you have a funeral or you have a wedding, you always have some kind of crazy stuff going on because people don't want to get together. And a lot of times people see that as an opportunity to do their own little thing, And that's how, all I know is my aunts, I heard they did it. I know they did it because I seen evidence of it. And the thing is, I always thought that was a little crazy because you're stealing from the family, really.
Yeah, well, yeah. In these particular instances, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gatherings and different things. It really should have. Now, most of it did go where it was supposed to, but they had to take it to. That was after the fact.
Yeah.
But still, it's the. At least,
Why they
at least
had the
people was
mics up so
divvying them,
loud?
but people was divvying it though. I don't know because they first okay.
I know I jumped on it.
No, because I want to talk about this too. When they started singing and the mics got to ringing, only one person understood to move away from the other person. Okay? So the lady moves away from the guy. So she moves down.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at her and decides to scoot. He scooted down.
He thought she was telling him to move down.
So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever.
But all he needed to do was get from away from being in front of the speakers. So when he moved down.
The organ player mic was hot.
Yeah, but when he moved, he was totally his
The
mic.
speakers was hot.
See, people get signals and volume mixed up.
Both of the sing. Well, he supposed to be background vocals, and he don't know what we supposed to be doing in the song. He missed the cue twice.
He might have not known the song.
He was singing. he was.
But see, that's another thing. When you just want to be blasting and singing all loud and stuff, that's just black folks, man, at their worst, man. They don't get it. You got a microphone that's supposed to amplify your voice. You're not supposed to be screaming in it. You're supposed to be talking and then.
Well, even if you do scream in it, it ain't supposed to be that hot, high.
No, and then the people
It should not be that bad.
The engineers, they whoever was engineering just totally didn't know.
It was the bald head guy, the black guy that showed up.
Yeah,
because
but
he was back there before he came up to the front.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't engineer. And how you engineering and you sing?
I look back there with nobody. I was like,
was anybody in the booth?
No, I'm telling you, I look back there with nobody in the booth.
See, now how stupid does that sound?
But I'm seeing people out
and
front.
You done already turned it up to 11.
And I'm seeing people out front of the booth, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm missing something here. Okay, maybe I'm not following the program. Because at some point, someone should be. Now I understand everybody having fun. We doing our thing. We're in it.
Yeah, but I gotta say this though: when you go to church and go to functions,
should not be that loud.
People always they can't sing, cause just like that other girl that got up and sang, the little one.
Little one?
Yeah, not the first one. The older one. I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about the younger one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what she was saying. I didn't understand the words. And she was like, nobody had showed her how to speak into the mic. She was eating the mic. She was too, and see, I don't know.
That's what you heard, maybe? That's not what I heard, but.
What did you hear?
I heard whatever the song was that she was singing. She missing keys, yeah, but I heard at least the lyrics.
I heard them. I just didn't understand them.
The speaker was too.
I mean,
speaker was too loud, man.
So the guy that was an engineer was up there front.
He was in the back for a minute, but then when they came up there,
let me tell you how silly that is.
And I thought the young black guy that was up, the other black guy that was up there with the little fro, with the glasses and the suit, I thought he was gonna be a part of the singing ministry. He just up there,
just chilling.
While everybody's singing, and he just. And I'm like, wait a minute.
One thing, if they're gonna do that, and it's hard to talk to people about this type of stuff because they get offended.
That's why.
But they got applications that you can use where you can use your phone and make it into a mixer, and it'll control all that sound and stuff. You can do that through Wi-Fi, man.
Oh my goodness. Well, I could feel that organ in my chest.
And then that was all crazy and loud.
And then I knew once he hopped on, it was gonna be some.
Well, for one thing, Jermaine already know how Cuz be singing, because he'll start in A and end up in Z somewhere. Mm-hmm. So you got to know how to modulate him. Everybody don't work with it like that.
Hey, let me tell you something. He got up there and did his thing though.
Oh yeah, he
I
did his
ain't gonna lie,
thing.
he did his thing.
He
He
did
did
his
his thing
thing.
too. Cause he just got right on the mic and started singing. He didn't introduce nothing. I mean, we know who he is. You right, but still, he just got up there and started singing first. I love that. That was funny, because I was just like, look, he just broke out in song. he didn't care about none of that. They went through. Did he do the whole song? Or did he only do a part of it?
He only did like a verse of it.
He only did a part of it. They cut that and they started talking.
Mm-hmm.
It was, hey man, it was a beautiful experience. It was good, man.
It was
like,
entertaining too.
for sure, man. For surely was. People are funny, man. But the way people are in these times, even oh man, yeah, that was crazy. You know what else is fun? I can say fun for me at least. Seeing all the memories that go around. Watching how many people's stories connect to what, when, where, and who, and it's just amazing to just hear it, but also try to visualize it in my mind.
Man, you can't
Like-
visualize that many ass whippings.
I try not to, but
There's a bunch of them.
all she said was she gotta look. If there's something on the floor, don't sit on the edge of my couch. See, these are things that we knew from either getting thumped, plucked, pop, something.
Well,
so at
see,
some point,
we kind of
learned.
We kind of came from that group of people because we didn't want you
You
sitting
can't
on.
visualize that.
We don't want you sitting on us.
You say you can't visualize that. Hey man, I can't. But for them folks, I know they feel it. I know they felt it. I do.
And you need some iron fold-out chairs for people that's big. They'll come in your house, sit on your furniture, and tear your furniture up.
Now here's a problem with that though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get them flimsy little steel chairs.
Well, you want the ones that won't line
No,
up.
because they know
That's
when they fall
You
through
there
and they
you go.
break them.
That's what you want.
See, but then that's a chair gone, and I
Yeah.
had to pay for that.
Yeah, well, we get
And
the
then
cheap
they
ones.
not reimbursing us for that
we
chair.
get the cheap chairs. Well, we're gonna take up an offering. That's what I thought they were gonna do yesterday. To be honest with you,
For real.
I sure did.
Wow, when they got the shower.
Well,
they
I
might
mean,
have-
it's just.
it might have been a time for that.
Sometimes I've seen them do it, man. I've seen pastors do that.
Middle
They'll
of a
slip
sermon.
that in there. Like since we
Now that
here,
we're feeling the spirit of the Lord, I would like to pass around the collection plate.
and you know, to give a little bit to the Lord. I
Wait
mean,
a
He's
minute
given
now.
us so much.
Wait a minute now.
And some pastors will
It seems
lie.
like every time
and
we
act
in the
like-
mode, they want to keep getting this money.
Some pastors, man, they act like they want money for the family. That family won't see none of that money. They will lie. They'll straight up lie. So we're gonna take up a love
We
offering
raised
for the
$40,000 for this beautiful family.
yeah. And then when you get in the back, you ask for it. So, well, we had expenses and blah 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 blah. They crooks, man. A lot of them. Not all, but a lot.
10,000. You're like, yo, stop counting the money, Pastor. And then, Pastor, you keep counting that money a little different every
Man,
time.
what do you think? How much money you think Joel Osteen collects on a Sunday? Okay, $5 million easily.
Yeah, I was lowballing hard.
He's been making that kind of money
by,
for years,
by
man.
another 2-3 zeros. Not even lying to you.
Yeah,
I was
they
thinking
got-
500,000.
We can ask Google.
million.
We can ask Google what he's worth.
Woo! Too much.
But man, them guys, man, shoot, they be flying, man.
I see my little beach outfit. Yeah, I was feeling tropic today, y'all.
Yeah, I like that color.
I was feeling tropical today. I like how it went. The sun was out. It was nice.
I like that color, man.
I do, man. I do enjoy bright colors. I like.
How
bright
much is Joel Osteen worth? He said only the Jesus know.
Joel Osteen, the pastor of Lakewood Church, has an estimated net worth of $100 million. His income primarily comes from his books, merchandise, and speaking engagements, rather than his church salary, which he hasn't.
Speaking engagements.
Man, them guys charge $50,000, $60,000 to $100,000 to speak in places. It ain't cheap.
No, it ain't. Never.
But I thought he was worth a little bit more than that, but not much more. I thought he was
I
about,
mean,
about
that's
200.
a chunk. That's a good, healthy amount to be worth 100 million.
Yeah, it's 100 million.
That's not off his. They say that's not from his offering plates.
But then you start looking at these guys. I was looking at a guy. He paid 800 million just to build a yacht, and the other guy he did like 1.6 billion or something. And they got these huge yachts, man. That's 3 football fields long. You got 60 people constantly living on this damn thing. Okay, now everything you could think of is on that boat.
Probably.
I'm telling you, boy. They got galleys and liquor stores and everything you would want is on that boat.
That's the way to do it, though.
Yeah, them guys, you got over $1 billion you can spend for a boat, and then you still got to have somewhere to take it. But you heard what I said. They got 60 people living on that boat constantly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. See,
And these people they're all his trainers. You know, people. So was that me and you talking and you were saying that Mayweather
living
that
on the boat. Okay.
Yeah, they stay on
Not
the
just
boat.
the people that's taking care of the boat.
No, they are the
These
ones.
are-
That's
these
taking, they, no, they the take. They are the
Oh,
take.
okay.
they the caretaker.
Okay. So this is
This is his crew.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
But
You said
think about
Mayweather
60,
did what?
somebody was telling me he was broke. When we talking about that?
Now, yeah, they was talking about that, but I don't, man. As far, okay, physical money maybe, but
Is
assets?
Mayweather broke?
That's not a good question to ask. What kind of assets does he have?
Floyd
left?
Mayweather is not officially broke or
Floyd
bankrupt.
Mayweather isn't officially bankrupt, but he has financial issues. He
Yeah.
faces tax liens, lawsuits for unpaid luxury items, and cash flow problems. Despite claiming $1 billion net worth, his spending and real estate debts suggest he's selling assets. He's also continuing exhibition fights to fund his lifestyle.
Now that I do know. He is fighting again, or wanting to at least. He said, "I feel like I can get back in the ring, and I can." I said, "All right, cool, Floyd." It's
I mean,
cool,
but
Floyd.
you know damn well he owes. Floyd Mayweather agreed to $54 million loan at 9% interest after house foreclosure on the plane. So will he go bankrupt? Ain't got time to read all that shit.
See, but he could be doing what 50 Cent did. 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy, claimed it, and if I'm not mistaken, they was like, yeah, this is when the whole 50 and Floyd thing started. This is why 50 Cent came out. Oh yeah, Floyd ain't got no money. Floyd, he said, think about it. So, but no, when he was sitting down there,
Them jets eat
with all
up
that
a
money.
whole lot of money, man.
Oh yeah,
And then if you got a yacht that you got people that have to, a crew that has to stay on the yacht, and then you got to have a slit for it. That's about you pay about $5-6 million a year for both of those, the upkeep. So if you got a jet and you got a big luxury jet,
somebody
I mean,
got to fuel it, repair it. Both of them. Somebody
well,
got to
all
fuel
of
it,
that is
repair both of
all
them.
that's included.
But I'm just saying, you just gotta give people the type of expenses they dealing with. Like you gotta feed your crew, they gotta be housed, gotta make sure they got somewhere to stay, their electricity and stuff work.
They're gonna be on the
Like,
boat.
That's what I'm saying. Like someone has to.
What are you saying? Basically the same thing.
No, man, you just don't want to listen to the story.
What are you saying then? Say it again.
Okay, all right. So I was just letting people know like the type of expenses that they would have to look forward to if they would like to endure in one of these endeavors. You feel me? Like if you want a yacht and stuff like that, or a super yacht for people to live on, you would have to pay for all of that to be done. You know, like the maintenance of the whole boat, you know, and those people. So all of that, like, you know, so I was just running down some of the things in the listing that you would have to pay for.
Okay, I got you, and that's good. I was in Monaco,
Ooh.
and this guy had this really nice boat, and so some kind of way we got to talking to these people,
Right.
and there was 3 people that was on the boat, and he said, well, they stay on the boat all the time, and I didn't know anything about cabinet members or any of that stuff at that time, even though had them been in the military and this Navy. But he had 3 people that stayed on his boat 24 hours, 365.
Right.
And it cost, and at the time he was talking about it cost him $20,000 a piece a year or something like that for them to stay on the boat. But that was back in '75.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
So
Still.
20,000 and 75 compared to today's market,
It's about
it would probably be about
75, 80, probably.
might be a little bit more than that.
Yeah, you said 20?
Yeah, it'd probably be about.
Wait, you said
around-
20 when?
Back in '75,
Mm.
it would be worth about
250?
probably.
250, maybe 275, something like that, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
In those ranges.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, I guess you got a point. Yeah, that is a lot more money than we. Mm.
But you know the thing that I think was really cool about the whole overall program was the respect that people had for this lady,
Oh yeah.
and how people really celebrated her. They didn't just tolerate her, and how the 2 things that she did that's key. She fed people wherever they was hungry, and she was always disciplining people. And those 2 things is all you really need to do to a family, is to make sure that they eat and to make sure that they're disciplined. And that discipline can be anything,
Mm-hmm. But it's gonna, but
It
it
don't
has
have
to have
it
some
don't
type
have to
of
be,
discipline.
any kind of spankings or nothing like that. I mean, that was her thing, but that's why I never left my kid over there. A lot of people, man, I didn't know. Ain't gonna have you over my kid because you be.
Well, I didn't
Well,
stay,
I'm
we didn't
just-
stay here long enough for that to happen.
I'm talking about any time. Cause remember when they was talking about bringing you back up here? That was one thing. Danny was like, "Man, you let us keep him. We could do this, that, and whatever." Like, shit, man, my son growing up under this bullshit y'all grew up under. Them people still thought they were slaves, man. Yeah, that's pretty how that
I've
just.
probably been running outside somewhere.
Oh yeah. Well, it's easy to do here, as you can see.
Yeah, it's a lot of. Y'all had a lot of open field and open area as children,
Mm-hmm.
which I think
What
is
color
awesome.
is that? Right there.
Purplish, violet, maybe fuchsia. Now,
That's why it shows up so good. Cause the rest of them don't show up like that. Is that the same color that's fading?
yeah, and then just went orange. So
Okay, see, orange don't show up at all.
orange, yellow, green, mint, blue.
Mm-hmm. Then back to that blue.
Then back to the pinkish purple, and then back to orange and yellow again. So orange and yellow don't show up at all. Nice.
Now there's a reflection. Mm-hmm.
It's like a lime green, some mint color, greenish, turquoise, bluish.
Okay, that's enough.
Well, you mentioned it.
Yeah, but now I'm unmentioning it. Yeah.
Well, you should have talked about it. That's the first problem. The first problem, the first mistake, you took the job.
Yeah.
Second thing, he packed a 2-man crew. That was insulting. I'm telling you, they shouldn't have messed with that man. They should have shot him immediately as a baby.
They tried.
As a baby.
Well, they didn't know it was him then because they
They
was
should have.
hidden on all that Aryan stuff. They didn't know it was him.
Well, yeah, I guess you got a point.
Because they remember he was
wasn't
trying.
dangerous yet.
Well, they was trying to kill them all off.
Yeah,
They was doing the
he
same
survived.
thing that they did with the Jewish babies.
Mm-hmm. He was one of them fearing it to survive, and came back and started whooping everybody. And I ain't talking about Riddick again, man. We could get on Riddick all day long, but we do appreciate how the ceremony went. We appreciate the people that took the respect and time out to give their condolences and tell us
And share
one
their
by
stories.
one these beautiful memories that they had.
Oh yeah.
It's great, man. I love to be able to be a part of stuff like that. When it is good, when it is nice, it's not always like that. So just remember, it's not always like that, y'all. So if you can, just hold on, tune in to the next episode. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Be notified that we are dropping. I didn't say Click the bell. Yeah, be notified that we're dropping more videos. There we go. I did miss that part because you did the ding and I didn't bell it. So y'all, until the next time, we thank y'all for tuning. Peace.